Hi guys, it's Michelle. I haven't done a video in some time. Today I figured I would talk about some of the skincare products that I've tried. I've gotten some from influencer, some I bought, some I have gotten from people. I do have more drier skin. I also have hyperpigmentation right over here. I have red more over on this end. So some of the things that I've tried that I seem to like so far, and again, this is a newbie at skincare and makeup, just trying to give, some advice on some of the things that I found. Some are high end, not high end, but some are a little bit more money and some are not as expensive. So which I think is good. One thing that I really, really do like, I had gotten the ApothoCare Essentials from influencer. I will write down the names underneath. I had gotten a cleanser. I had gotten the serum and also the moisturizer. I do like this a lot. It smells very nice. It was very, cleans my face, didn't dry me out. The serum was very, just hydrating. It just made my face feel so soft. Even from the beginning, I kept on telling everybody at work, hey, feel my skin, feel my skin. So everybody was just feeling my skin. But I did like this a lot. They're not expensive. You can get them at Ulta. The lotion the cleanser here is about $15 on Ulta. So you get a pretty big size. You get about, I would say, 3.6 fluid ounces, which is not bad. The serum itself was $29, which is not bad. A little does go a long way. It's very light, and like I said, it's very nice. It smells good. And then this is the lotion, and like I said, the lotion is very. It just makes your skin feel so nice. And I don't know if I could. It's pretty much the consistency of it. I don't know if you could see it, but it is really nice. It goes on, it dries nicely. Was able to wear all my makeup underneath. Ooh, let me put some on. And it didn't make my foundation, kind of like break up or anything. I was still able to get a matte finish if I wanted to. It didn't make my face shiny, but it does moisturize my face. It's really nice. The other thing that I have tried, and I got this also for review, and this is for the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness moisturizer. Really nice. I do like it. It has helped with the redness around over here, some of the redness that I had on the sides of my face. It's a very nice product. It is about, this one's a little bit more expensive. This one is about $48. And you can get it at Ulta, and I believe it's Sephora too. But the consistency is nice. So I've used a lot of it. But again, a little goes a long way. I've had this for some time. The other thing that's not that expensive, which I got this one over at Walgreens. This I think I got on sale for about, I think, $11. It was a L'Oreal Hydra. Really nice. I had tried this first before I had anything else, and you can see I used a lot of that too. Again, didn't make my face too oily, did hydrate my face. Did go underneath my foundation really good and my primer, so I would say this is not a bad deal right there. One thing that I did try, which I did not like at all, was the Garnier Skin Active. No, I didn't like this one. You could use it as a mask, day-night mask, it says. I didn't really like it. I don't know. I kind of broke out a little bit with this, and I don't have massive breakouts, but Yeah, I didn't like this one. It wasn't for me. It might work for somebody else, but it doesn't work for me. I have been using the Vanishing Cream by Avon for some of my hyperpigmentation. It has been working. Again, with any of your moisturizers, any of your products, you have to use, at least minimum 30 days to see if you like the product or not. Or, some people say, up to 60 days for a product to make sure that if it works or not for you. So I would say if you get something, start with something, hold on to it. I have a little bit of everything. Again, I gotten some for review from influencer, from other programs that I use, a lot of it that I've bought. Another one that I do like, which this one is more on the higher end too, would be the Murad. This is the Essential C cleanser. And also there was the serum. Now again, this is for the hyperpigmentation, lightening. Um, I do like it. I'm just starting to use it now, so I kind of have been pulling off of this one to see how this works. The cleanser doesn't dry me out. It is working. I'm not breaking out. I'm not irritated by anything from it. Also, the serum. The serum is not bad. It doesn't, when I have my foundation, make any of the foundation, break apart or anything like that. Right now, when I looked up, Murad had the website itself has a deal that you could go ahead and get a 30-day supply, kind of like a deal. It's about $39.95. You get the cleanser, the serum, the broad spectrum FPS 30 moisturizer, plus you get get three bonus items. You get the eye cream, two peel pads, and also overnight detox moisturizer, and that's about $39.95, which is not a bad deal. I had used the moisturizer, but my sister took it, so she's using it, but it's really nice. So the whole set itself, so if you do have hyperpigmentation, you want to go ahead and have some of the redness, some of the brown spots like I do over here, as you could see. Go ahead and use it. I think it's worth it, and especially for that kind of deal that you're getting right now. It gives you the 30 days to try to see if you want to invest more money. They do have 90-day supply, and they have other packages that you could get. But I would say instead of buying them individual, because like this in itself, I believe is $39 for just a cleanser. So $39.95 is not bad. Sorry, bad allergies. The other thing that I have tried was the First Aid Beauty Radiance Pads. This one is not bad. I haven't used it for the full 30 days by itself to see that, okay, well, it definitely does work. The pads itself is about $32, and I believe I got this on Sephora or Ulta, one of the two. It's I don't know. I didn't really notice a difference when I was using it by itself. Did I find that it was a little drying? No, but I didn't find that, oh, my face was radiant afterwards. But again, I'm doing the Murad right now, so I will go ahead and try to do this and be faithful on this, do the day and night like it says. I do find that people even said on the websites and stuff for the reviews before I even got this that it is very soaked, so there's a lot of fluids in here. The pads are just like this. And so what you can do is cut them in half and use one at night and one during the day. And so it goes a little bit further. So I would say there's enough fluid in there to go ahead and do that. I would go ahead and once you open it, just start using it for the full time to see if you like it. Don't do like me that I've started it and then kind of like stopped it. So it does dry out if you, don't use it. So I would suggest that. The other thing that I've tried is the Ordinary. It's an AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. I do like this, and I will use this only about once a week. Some people say twice a week. I got this, I believe, in Sephora. It was something like $9, $7. It really wasn't expensive. The first 2 times that I used it didn't really tingle. Then it tingled afterwards. It comes in this little container here. It is kind of weird because once you put it on your face, it's like a purplish color. And so then you put it on your face. You just kind of like put it in the areas, avoid your eyes and stuff like that. I would avoid your nose area if you're very prone like me, that it gets very dry and irritated. I would just go ahead and do the rest of the part. I didn't have any micro peeling or anything like that. It is nice that my skin does look nice afterwards. So I do it about once a week. So like I said, since I've been using some of the other stuff, I try not to do too much on my face, overload it and then start breaking out. So it is worth trying. I do think it's nice. Do I think it's super powerful? No. If you have really deep crevices or other issues that you're trying to really get done, I don't know if this is for you. It is a nice one that it's a nice starter one. I did get this one. It's my Neo Galactomy Niacin Essence. I got this for review too. I have used some of it. I do like it. It's just like a niacin serum. It does work nice underneath my foundation. Doesn't irritate it. Has it softened? I guess since I've been using so many different products and being religious on doing more skincare, I do find that before I was on the hunt for a great foundation, spend $40 on a foundation. I tend to notice that one of my favorite ones are Wet n Wild, and it goes on really nice and smooth because I guess my skincare and my skin is getting so much better that I don't have to have the the expensive foundation on it if, with my skin feeling nice and moisturized and looking better. I mean, not to toot my own horn, I'm 47, almost 48 years old, so I don't think I look that bad for 48 years old. Woohoo. So I would say, definitely do skincare. Also, I've tried this Physician Formula Rose All Day kind of serum. It was okay. I don't really it's really full. I don't tend to really use this. I would say one of the better serums I like is the ApothoCare Essential, the Murad, or this one. It seems to be better than that one. This does make your face a little shiny. So if you want a little shimmer underneath your foundation, this is not a bad thing to do. It just adds a little bit more glow to you. Not a huge fan of it, but it was okay. I've also done the Gentle Peeling Exfoliant from e.l.f. I hardly used it. It's okay. I don't know if it's just that the cream dries up and so then you feel like you're flaking stuff off. I don't know. I guess you be the judge. Also, I had gotten the Revitalist L'Oreal. I've used this before. This one is pretty good too. This runs, I think, about $24 or $29 for a bigger container over at Walgreens. Not bad. Like I said, this is just my takes on some of the products that I've used. Again, I'm a newbie. Just wanted to let other people who are trying to find things in different price range. I know there's much more higher end products out there than the Murad, or there's so many different companies and stuff, but I just wanted to give you a little range of stuff that I found that worked on me. Again, I am 48 years old. I tend to have drier skin. I do have some little fine lines over here, but nothing major. I don't have, major breakouts. Like I said, I do have the hyperpigmentation over here and over here. but I do tend to notice, like I said, a good skincare regimen will go ahead and make your foundation and everything else that you need to go ahead and put on between primer and everything else um, work better. Which, like I said, I'm very surprised and I'm very happy to know that, at 47, I'm not doing, almost 48, not doing so bad. But like I said, I had the Dior, I had Tarte foundation, I had all these other foundations, and still those were not looking good on me. And like I said, right now with this good skincare that I'm doing now, I'm putting the serum and doing my cleansers at night and, the moisturizer at night and during the day and SPF and everything else. Um, I, Wet n Wild looks great on me, as good as the Dior foundation. So, I mean, everybody's different, but I figured I'll just, kind of let you guys know what's going on. I am going to try to go ahead and do a video on doing an eye look, probably a neutral eye look. Also, you know, like and subscribe. Comment down below on what you think about the products. How did it work for you? Do you have another suggestion for everybody? A different product that low range, mid range, or high range that you feel that works wonders. Like I said, you could always go on some of the websites. They have samples. Sometimes you could get a sample of it from one of the stores. Sometimes they have on Facebook that all the companies are doing, free samples. You could try it. Trying the little sample sometimes will give you the whole idea of what it is, but it'll let you know if your skin reacts bad to it or not. To see the overall effect, yes, you do need to do anywhere from 30 to 60 days for a skin routine on a product. Just make sure that, hey, it does work. But enough babbling. This is a very long video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more like this, I could do something on primers and some of the foundations that I've used. I have different eyeshadows. Just chit chat and tell me how your day was. But again, like, subscribe, and let everybody know. And there are some videos on this channel that my son is doing for toy reviews and stuff. So please like his videos and comment on his videos. And thank you. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.